going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully everybody's having a great day. I'm trying to, as always. And today we're gonna do something a little bit different. The car is getting a little close to 10,000 miles. So some things I'm gonna be doing a little bit earlier than what the factory requires, but it is what it is. But when you mod your car, there are things that you want to make sure that you check out and that you keep an eye on. So the first place we're gonna start with is the air intake, because I'm pretty sure it's pretty dirty. So I'm gonna clean that filter out and then address the issue up top with the little with the scoop, the air scoop. And then from there we're gonna go around. We're gonna check a few things on the car, like the bolts, because you know, for a while I had a issue with header bolts falling out, but I kind of attributed that to the fact that the skid plate was actually touching the header, so that vibration was vibrating those bolts out. But I'm gonna check those, check everything down there on the exhaust, check for exhaust leaks and oil leaks and stuff like that. So without any further ado, man, let's go ahead and get to. Oh, wait. Before I get there, one thing I want to say again. I know I always say it, but dude, I just want to make sure y'all understand that I really appreciate all of y'all who take the time out to watch the videos, comment on the videos, and holler at your boy, man. I appreciate it, man. And all of y'all are awesome, man. Y'all are making this worthwhile. Y'all making it. I mean, it's fun to do. I like to do it, but the engagement, I'm loving it. Thank you very much. And let's get back. Let's go ahead and get started on this.
I've been zoning. I've been zoning.
All right. So the last video when we put this bad boy on, this engine cover right here, we had to make sure that we had the bolts that we needed to attach this thing down, or not even that, really the pop clips for the under part. So hopefully I got something that's going to address that issue right here. Well, it looks like it's gonna be back to the drawing board with that one. That was unsuccessful. So I'm gonna have to find some more pop clips, a different pop clip kit, because those are a little bit too thick to fit in this hole. But I think I found enough. No big deal. Moving on. So we're gonna do this first so we can get it clean, so we can sit there and dry it while we look at the other things on the car. So right now you need a 4 for this, because I got the MoJo cold air intake. You need a 4mm Allen wrench. So got that guy over there. So now looking at this thing, it's not really all that dirty. Let y'all get a closer look at this thing. Looks pretty good. It doesn't look that bad. Doesn't look that dirty. Doesn't look dirty at all. It's a couple of little things in here. It's a little dust down here, but for the most part, it looks really good. I'm kind of surprised, but I'm not too surprised, because you know I've had the car a little over a year now, and I only got 10,000 miles on it. All right, y'all, we got it out. So I wound up having to get a 10mm ratcheting wrench to back these two bolts off, so that I can push this forward, so that I can kind of rock this thing out of here. So next step we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and spray this thing down with some solvent, let it soak on there for a few minutes, and then we'll just rinse it out, and then we'll let it dry. Then we'll move on with the rest of the video. We'll probably clean a little bit of this side as well. All right, so there we go. We all cleaned up. I seen I had a little dope moment and when I dropped it, but it's all clean. She's all cleaned up. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put a fan on it and just let it dry all the way out. Once it dries all the way out, it looked like it had some type of oil in it already. So I'm gonna give it a light coat of some K&N oil, charger. Put that on there and let it dry overnight. And then this thing ought to be ready by the morning time. So there we go. So now let's move on to the next thing. All right, now we got the car up on the quick jacks. So now we're underneath the car. So right now we're just checking out a few things like these are, that is not the right size. What is third? Oh, yeah. All right, so we got my 14 millimeter and we are checking my bolts down here, making sure everything is good. Everything is nice and tight. We're good there. So right now, my idea here is to check for any leaks and make sure I got bolts tight. I'm gonna check my header bolts here in a second, but this is good. It's not loose here. I don't have any oil leaks. I don't have any exhaust leaks either because I don't see any. And then as far as for oil leaks up here, what I'm targeting is where we have that turbo oil restrictor installed at, which is right up here. But it's right up here. It's hard to see. It's right above the turbo right there, but there's no oil leaks or anything right there. There, everything is looking good here. That's on tight. Now, let's get to the header bolts. All right, we checked the J-pipe is good. You can see right there, that's where the header was hitting the skid plate. Right there and right there. Kind of was gouging in there, but my bolts are still on there. Let me first let's check these right here while we're right here. These are where the turbo hooks up to the header manifold here. We're good there. None of these have backed off. I can actually tell and look at them. They're still right where they need to be at. Okay. And then one more right up here. Kind of hard to get in on that one. That one's good. So we're good there. As far as for our header bolts, see, these are kind of easy to get to with a wrench. Let me grab my wrench here. Not wrench. The with a socket. The first one right up in here. Yep, we're good there. Good there. And good there. Yep, I think my whole problem there then was go here. Oh shoot. Okay, weird angle. I don't want to strip that out. That's good. And then we got one more over here. We're good there. Now, the reason why I'm checking for oil leaks, and I'm thinking this, the person who was trying to look out for me, because they said that, tuners don't like for you to do the heat wrap on your exhaust. Well, yeah, not on the exhaust, but on your header. I'm thinking it's more along the EJs. I'm not sure, but I'm doing my due diligence, so I'm looking at everything. Like this is where I took this line off for the oil feed for the turbo. There's no oil leaks there. Everything's good. Nothing is leaking around here. And like I said, this is around 10,000 miles, and I like to try and anything I modify, I like to look at it and make sure everything's still tight. Make sure ain't got no oil leaks. Make sure everything is good to go. So everything is looking good on this end. Everything still looks clean to a degree. I mean, besides all of the watermarks and stuff. So let's move a little further up here. Oh, here's another issue. I think I showed y'all this already, but this right here, it looks like this thing right here, this bushing for the front sway bar, it looks like it was melting because of the heat from this, from the J pipe. So I'm going to address this issue here pretty soon. I'm gonna replace these out with some polyurethane ones that'll kind of give you a little bit more stiffness, and they'll last a little bit longer and kind of deal with that heat. But it's not as much heat now since I wrapped that. Here we have the J pipe as it connects to the catback exhaust. No exhaust leaks there. What is this? Kind of look like we got something there, but not really. This looks more like liquid or something. But we'll put a little tighten on that bad boy though. Alright, so let me grab some wrenches. Alright, what's going on, y'all? Oh, hold on. Okay, yeah. Basically, that was work, man. I had to take that call, bruh. But it's kind of hard doing this with one hand, but I did kind of, while I was on the phone call, I tightened it up. It only had like maybe quarter turn on it, so that one's good. Alright, so now let's go back a little further here. Hey. And no exhaust leaks here. Everything is looking good. We good to go, man. This is actually a pretty good little inspection. The main part of my inspection was to be up front. Hold on, let me get out from underneath this car and I'll talk to y'all. Hold on a second. Alright, so pretty much everything underneath the car is looking good. No leaks. The exhaust, really no exhaust leaks. All the bolts are tight. Everything is good down there. So that was good. And like I said, this is something I try and do every 10,000 miles. Once you start modding your car, you got to start checking stuff out because you're going to have, increased pressures, increased vibrations. So you got to make sure everything is good to go. So that was me checking that out. And then cleaning the air filter, which I'm still kind of waiting on as far as for everything to dry so I can spray it. But I showed y'all how to do that already in a previous video. Hell, I might put it at the top of your screen, on the top left of your screen, or top right of your screen, that is. But right now, this is something else I saw on, I heard about, kind of hear some stuff about, and that's this gold heat wrap tape. So, from what they say, I kind of want to test this out, man. I like trying to see if, if people are just trying to sell you snake oil or not, you know what I'm saying? So, they say, because this is sitting right here, and, you got all that heat raising up right here, that this reflective gold tape would kind of get rid of some of that heat to where you can have some cooler intakes to them. So underneath here is where all of that heat would accumulate at. So what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to try and I'm going to put the gold wrap all over this. I'm trying to get it on there smoothly as I can. And put it all right. And really, the only place you really have to go with it is probably all the way up to this line right here. Because right here it's sitting right above your the little radiator shroud, but this is above the radiator and this is not. So I'm gonna do all of this stuff. I'm seeing any of that radiated heat coming from here. It does not heat this area up. Kind of makes sense on what they're saying. So I'm gonna try it out, see how it goes, and I'm gonna keep an eye on the intake temps, and then I'll update y'all to see if this helps and if it even works. So we might do a review video or something like that later on. But I'm gonna go ahead and put y'all on a time lapse and see if I can knock this out real quick.
Told my girl to pipe down, need it right now. Lately I've been going till the lights out. Got my face up and my eyes down. Shawty, now you know what this is like now. Now I got a big drop top and I'm rolling. And I told my girl I'ma be up till the morning. Feeling like I'm 2-3 cause I'm zoning. Shawty got a wave, we been chilling by the ocean. Now I got a big drop top and I'm rolling. And I told my girl I'ma be up till the morning. Feeling like I'm 2-3 cause I'm zoning. Shawty got a wave, we been chilling by the ocean. I told her my way, what can I say? Ooh, I got them looking at me sideways. I can't take no days off, they know I can't. Lately I've been in a different mind state, and I got them tripping. I've been making hits.
But there we go. We got that all done. It's all wrapped up to a degree. I really ain't got to do the top, but it's just this area right here. looks good, but ain't nobody gonna see. Well, I ain't gonna say it looks good. It's a little thrown together, but nobody's gonna see all of this, so I'm not really worried because it's underneath this, and it's going to be hidden. So there we go. So like I said, we'll test it out. We'll see how it goes, and I guess I'm gonna end the video right here because the only thing, like I said, all I have to do now is just put everything back underneath the car, and then put the air filter back in after I charge it up with a little oil, on the filter. All right, y'all. So that pretty much wraps up that install, and oh well. This really was more about being an inspection than an install, but I kind of can't go without trying to install something, so that's kind of the reason why I threw in the gold heat wrap tape that goes on the to put it on the bottom of the air scoop for the air intake. So let's, like I say, I'll do a review of that later on, just see if I see any difference or a change in it. Either I'll accompany it with a couple of other reviews, or I'll just, in the next video, I'll just let y'all know what's going on. I'll probably, maybe the video after that, I want to give it a couple of weeks so I can give it a chance to give me some good data. But I'll link the description to where I got. I'll link the description. God dang it, boy! I tell you, I can't talk, man. I'll be freestyling this, y'all. But I'll link it in the description where I got it from. I got it from Amazon as well. So if y'all are interested in doing something like that, y'all can get that as well. And I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Thank y'all, all my new subscribers, man. Appreciate y'all. All the people who are consistently watching the videos and commenting and talking to me, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all immensely, man. Y'all don't even understand, man. So again, thank you, and like, subscribe, and anybody that's on the fence, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification, and make sure you hit all so you get notified whenever I put out a new video. So until that next video, y'all, peace.